for the last 12 years with you guys?
For me, they've always been there, to be honest.
What are they?
I believe in a smaller, more limited government. I do not believe in a single-payer health care system. Donald Trump has said he's going to replace Obamacare with something
Hillary
just the same.
doesn't believe in that, though.
Well, listen, Hillary Clinton also, when it comes down to her, I trust her more to manage our military forces and handle the nuclear codes than Donald Trump. Donald Trump has repeatedly shown thin skin and terrible judgment. He did there was an article about his hands being tiny, and for years he's sent the writer of that an outline of his hands saying, ooh.
Being in the military for 38 years, I'm sorry, 25 years, I could tell you this. Hillary Clinton is the last person on earth you want to be commander-in-chief. After Benghazi, after the foreign policy that we don't have in the Mideast as a result of her, after Iraq, you want her to be commander-in-chief?
If Vladimir Putin provokes Donald Trump, what happens? Does he go out on a Twitter storm, or does he actually go out and use the military?
He will not provoke.
We could lose lives because he has such a thin skin and knee-jerk reaction.
We lost 4 lives in Benghazi, and their lives do matter to their victims' to their families.
Listen,
what do you make of this, though, Adriana? Is this just like childish, petty? I mean,
it is.
It feels like, okay, you lost. I mean, you know,
exactly.
You're going to take your ball home. You're going to cry. I mean, you lost. You fought the good fight. Exactly. You got crushed. Jump on board or don't say anything. But, you know, it's one thing if someone says, I don't want to vote, I'll sit it out. You can debate whether that's a vote for Hillary or not. But you've got now perhaps a third party. What would that do to Donald Trump's chances if there was a third party? Let's say Ben Sasse.
Basically what establishment Republicans are doing in the Never Trump crowd is they've created a circular firing squad by even entertaining a third party candidate. Look, how did it go for Ross Perot? I mean, you're just going to hand the keys to the White House to the Democrats. Look, Donald Trump won fair and square. There were 17 candidates, and if any of them are registered with the GOP, they would be the nominee.
Let me ask you this. And you know what, Charles? Excuse me 1 minute. You know what, Charles?
Acting like sore losers.
Right. It goes back to what I have been saying all along. They are not putting the interests of the nation first. You're putting the interest of your ideology and your party first.
I could counter in a kumbaya manner, actually, where it would actually be good because you have a significant percentage of Republicans saying they will stay home and or vote for Hillary. Now, the stay home should worry all of us. And that would imperil the House and the Senate, especially in the tight races in Ohio.
So in other words, you'll vote Hillary.
If we could get a conservative third-party candidate who excites that base that would otherwise stay home to come in, if we could get a conservative third-party candidate that would excite the base to come out and vote for Kelly Ayotte, Mark Kirk, Rob Portman,
Kelly
John
Ayotte's
McCain.
fighting for her life just in New Hampshire.
So you're saying no conservative candidate, and you're okay with losing Kelly Ayotte, Rob Portman, and other Senate seats?
But
way to play for the Republican team, as you said.
Evan, that's somewhat presumptuous on your part. Again, Donald Trump won. He didn't win because he brought in the least amount of votes. He won because he brought overwhelmingly the most.
For every 2 votes cast for Donald Trump, there were 3 votes cast against him.
Well, because I like you, Kevin, I am going to reserve the seat on the Trump train right next to me, and we're going to be like this on the Trump train. That's where you're going.
Well, I will still ride with you, grudgingly, but
you got 6 months to turn this guy. Okay. All right. By the way, at home, folks, you don't want to miss Mornings with Maria on Monday because Maria, well, she's going to be talking to the man himself, presumption nominee for the GOP, Donald Trump.